reported out today. We're actually on our way from Juneau to Hoonah, and we're coming. We just turned to head south down Chatham Strait, and another couple miles we'll have to take a right turn and go down towards Icy Strait, pull into Hoonah. And it's a solid 1 foot, maybe occasional twos, just bumpy. But gorgeous scenery today. Saw four whale sightings just between Juneau and then coming up to get into this stuff.
Park's hiding.
Yeah. Bumpity bump bump. I got cobblestone road. Alright, a little too bumpy. Slowed down to about 15 miles an hour. Not as bumpy, still some ups and downs, but at. We left Juneau this morning, around the channel, came up. Now we're right here. We head over here, turn into Icy Strait. We're going to Hoonah. Tomorrow, we're going to Glacier Bay, which is right there. That's the plan for today. We also had Windy is calling this 0 foot on 2 second period with 4 knots of wind gusting to 8. So not quite 0. White caps pretty much everywhere, but they're small. But it's definitely a 1 foot sea stay with occasional twos maybe. Yeah, there's a 2-footer goes by. So it's certainly not comfortable doing 25 knots across this. So we slowed down to do 13.5 knots.
Just this is Joe's buddy over in Flattened.
Alright, finally the sea stayed flattened down. So we had to slow down, do 15, 16 miles an hour. And it finally flattened out, so now it's much more comfortable. So we're coming up on the turn to Icy Strait, which is where Hoonah is off of, and Glacier Bay as well. That's Icy Strait right up over there. We're going to go out and make a wide turn and turn into it. But, yeah, we got to bounce around a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But much better now. Our Corgi can sleep through anything.
Why don't you move that off her head?
Probably helps that she's deaf, mostly deaf. Tell you where we're at. Right there. So this is we're heading south. And let me put this to north up, make it make more sense. There's north up. So start up in Juneau, down up around here, cut in over there, made the turn down, and this goes down into Chatham Strait, and we're gonna head over and head west, and Hoonah's right here. That's where we're going for the night. And tomorrow we're gonna cross Icy Strait, come up, and then there's the entrance into Glacier Bay, and we're gonna do a check-in at Peplink Cove. And then we're going to go spend 2.5 days cruising all of this. And Margerie Glacier is right here. And Margerie Glacier. This is the one all the cruise ships and stuff stop at. They come over here. It's a pretty active glacier. We're planning to anchor in Mouse Cove. And I was thinking about Reed, but Reed Glacier right there, you can anchor up here, but it probably will be really cold. So I'm not sure we'll do that or not. We'll check it out and see. But this is Mouse Cove up here that's really popular. Anchor right up in there. Up close to shore, 18 to 60 foot of water, something like that. That's currently what the plan is. So it's about a 75 nautical mile run today, from Juneau up around here over to Hoonah. And I want to say it's like 10 or 15 miles from Hoonah into, from Hoonah over to Gustavus and to Peplink Cove. So, pretty excited. Super excited that we scored a couple of permits for same day for Lemon Drop. I was really worried that I'd get a date and she'd get a different date. I really wanted to go in together. And they don't do groups or anything like that. It's first come, first serve. They only let 25 boats a day into Glacier Bay. And the way that works out is, of the 25, 2 of them are dedicated to cruise ships. And then the remainder they split in half. 13 of them go to a 60-day advanced permit that you can apply for and pick your dates. Then the remaining 12 are only available on a 2-day advanced permit. So that's what we opted for, was the 2-day. I didn't want to be committed to a schedule, a race to get to Alaska. So I thought, I'll do the best I can with the weather, no itinerary, follow the weather and the water, and get to Juneau. And once at Juneau, then I would start submitting to get into Glacier Bay. And I got in on our first attempt, which I was super excited for. Totally looking forward to it. Ran into Lagoon. They're actually going to Glacier Bay as well, the same dates we are. They're Cutwater 30. We passed them a while ago. We've been kind of tag teaming with them on several of the port calls we've been pulling into. Been running the group that they've been traveling with. So it looks like the seas have flattened out, so we should have a more comfortable cruise to get bounced around there like we were not too long ago. So I'm sitting here with my cellular. I've actually had really good cell coverage. And it's all to the 5G. That LTE antenna I put on with the Peplink setup, I've seen that this whole trip. Once we got up into Alaska from Ketchikan north, there's plenty of times when my phone, like right now, my phone says it's in SOS mode, no coverage. And I'm talking on Facebook and text messaging pictures and stuff to friends out the window. And I have pretty decent coverage. It's an AT&T SIM card and that 42G antenna, and it's getting out there and talking back to the cell towers. So I'm really happy with that. It helps having that because I can keep track of Windy. That's why I knew Windy was really wrong today. It wasn't too bad. I mean, Windy was calling for 0 foot, on a 2-second, which should have been it was like 4 knots of wind, gusting to 8. That should have been a flat as glass sea state. And we were in a solid 1 foot, occasional 2 footers there for a period of time. So now it's actually accurate when I'm looking at outside. You see that. This is what I was expecting the whole day to be. But 1 and 2 footers aren't bad. It just speeds you up, and I'll run it for a little bit. Hopefully it goes away. Otherwise, I'm like, nah, this is too bouncy, and I got to slow down and do 14, 15 miles an hour to get through it as a more comfortable ride. So, but we should be arriving into Hoonah a little after 11 today, according to the GPS. And we left the docks at 0700 this morning from Hoonah. So. You won't find any whales looking at your phone, I'm just saying. Like you were on whale watch.
Nope. That's your job.
I'm on whale watch. We've seen, had 4 gray whale sightings today. 2 of them are actually pretty close to the boat. They're just moseying along as were we.
lemon drop coming in hot.
If you enjoyed watching this video, click the screen to watch another.